Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are having a beautiful one thus far, right? So, today's word of encouragement is to learn how to not let people knock you off of your access, right? See, there's a lot of people out here that boast on their material possessions as if that adds value to their life, and then what they do is they try to make you feel smaller than them because they have these little trinkets in life that they have achieved, right? Like, oh, I got this new car, whatever that car is, or oh, my house is bigger than yours, or oh, I've attained this or I've attained that. But none of that in the grand scheme of life means nothing, because everything we have on earth while living is a temporary loan.
In half a mile, keep right
When
to
you
continue on
die-
I-75 South. Follow signs for bypass to I-75 South, Valdosta.
When you die, sorry about that, when you die, you can't take it with you anyway. I've yet to see any rich, wealthy, however you want to name them, people with possession, take any of it with them. Even if they stuff it all in the grave or the mausoleum that they bury that person in, you can't even take the clothes on your back with you. But they'll try to make you feel less than because they have more than what you have. You know, the word of God say, to whom much is given, much is required. But a lot of these people aren't giving back what God has granted them to have temporarily. Because at the end of the day, all of it is owned by God anyway. You're just a steward for what He allowed you to have. Even if you cheat your way into achieving all of that wealth, God allowed you to attain it, and you may have attained it through ill-gotten gains, and you can't even take it and say, well, let me use it, even though I've wronged so many people to get it. Let me right my wrongs by helping the world. Let me give back. And a lot of them will not. If you think about a lot of the things we have here on earth, and a lot of the wealthy people in the United States, right? Just the United States, for example. You have all of these rich men, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Bezos, and Musk, right? All of these men are going to die and leave all of that here on earth. They're going to take none of it with them. I don't care what they do. They can't take it with them. But instead of using all that wealth to create something greater than themselves by saying, let me build better prosthetic limbs for those that don't have arms and legs. Let me help those with no hearing to hear better. And they're doing all of these, like the stuff that the wrong things that they're creating far outweigh the good that they claim they do. And a lot of them only do it for tax purposes anyway, because if they truly didn't want to give, they wouldn't give. They'd just keep collecting more wealth, and they're going to die and leave it all here anyway. And you see it over and over again in history, that everyone, I don't care who you name, throughout history, all have died and left everything here on earth. None of it they were able to take with them. But why can't you be a good steward for what you have here on earth? Use it to make the world a better place. Use it to make people's lives better. Use it to help to fund more doctors and lawyers and engineers and architects. But these people with all that wealth don't want to do that. They just want to heap it up for themselves. Okay, well, for what you do wrong and for what you choose to be selfish with, we all got to answer to God for it, because we can't escape from God. I don't care how much you try. And don't think because you die, you're exempt from not being judged. Yeah, you're still going to get judged. So just wanted to say, be mindful of how you treat others. Be careful of how you take care of what God has gifted you with. And be not afraid to be willing to help others along the way. Have a blessed, beautiful, and awesome day today. And remember, share a smile wherever you go. Love you guys.